guys, welcome back to Elevate with Sammy with yours truly, Samantha. Thank you so much for joining me. And today I'm going to continue. If you maybe watched the previous video where I was talking about being Simply Plus, I'm going to continue to talk about my journey as a plus size woman. And the story that I'm going to share with you today is actually a still fresh story. It happened last year in July, um, here in China where I'm based. So my boss, who's also a female, came to me one of the days and asked to see me. And she says to me, "Hey Samantha, I wanted to talk to you, and what I want to talk to you about is personal." So I'm thinking, okay, what can it be? So she sits down and she says to me, "Oh, now that you are in management, I think you should consider losing weight because you don't have that image that the school wants. We're promoting healthy living and stuff as a school. So you being a manager and you being plus size, it doesn't showcase what we're preaching as a school. So you have to lose weight." And she did not stop there. She actually said, if I'm seeing a future, or if I wanted a future with the school, it meant that I had to lose weight. Now, for me, this really hit me hard because the first thing that came to me was, what has weight got to do with my job? Right? If maybe my weight was hindering me doing my job, then I could say that hey, maybe I'm failing to climb the stairs and I'm being late, or I'm sleeping at work because I'm too fat, or I can't breathe, or anything. But I asked myself, like, what exactly with my weight, what exactly with the way that I'm looking, that it's making her say that I, need to fit in with their image. So it's, I took time to really digest, and deep down I was really boiling inside, and I'm saying, what did she even attach my job to say that, oh, if you see a future, or if you want a future with this job, you had to lose weight. Not only that, it was like, oh, you also need to get into a program whereby you'll have to report your weight each and every day. Now that to me was, shocking that, I would get to such an extent that people would focus on, my weight as compared to what I'm bringing in at work, or how I'm doing my work. Now, this really ate me. It really worried me. Originally, I'm one person who, I'd say that there was a time in my life where I really had low self-esteem issues, but I had worked through them, and I was at a point in my life where I felt like I'm really confident. I love the way I look, nothing can shake me and stuff. But I tell you something, when she said that, that affected me so much. So much. Not only am I the only black African in that workplace, but what it meant also was like, I started looking around. Every time I walked into the cafeteria to eat with others, I was like, is everyone looking at what I'm eating? Are they looking at me? What are they thinking? I don't fit with the image. All these things of like, they started getting into my head. What are they saying? This black person, this African, this fat one, this, I kept hearing all these voices, and it ate to me. I don't want to lie, it ate to me. And it brought me down, down. There are times that I would get into my apartment and cry because some of the things it was not like food related. It was not like, I would cry, why am I big? Why, and now I forget that, oh, there was a time that I was like, I love myself the way I am. And it got to me, and I was like, okay, I don't want this job. I think I should run away. Like you feel like you have to run away. And there were times that I would really feel it like, you know what? If I had wings, I would just fly away and end up somewhere. And you know what, I don't even know how to explain the feeling to you so that you can understand it, but I felt like I wanted to get out of the skin and just go somewhere. But it took time, but also I then brought myself back. I really brought myself back. And then I was like, if I was slim, slender, and beautiful, and not achieving the results that they want, will they still make me the manager? What will they say? It will be another story. Now I'm in the diaspora where, it's either I was being called a black, I was being called African, I was being called a single mom, I'm being called fat, all these things. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what is it? Which one am I supposed to be? Because everything about me, or everything within me, nobody seems to want it. Because if it's not about me being fat, it's me about being black. If it's not about me being black, it's me about being, an African. If it's not about me being African, it's about me being a female leader. If it's not about that, it's like, oh, she's a single mom. So what exactly does the society, or what exactly do the people want from me? How much should I give? And all that, I just came back and I told myself, Samantha, you know what? You cannot please anyone. You cannot please everyone, because you'll try, when you start to try to please people, they'll always putting things on you that, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. I asked myself, and I went back to the mirror and I looked at myself one more time, and I was like, you know what, girl? No, I'm not losing weight for anybody. If I'm to lose weight, I will lose it at my own time. And now, I need you to understand, those of you who are watching me, I am not promoting obesity, neither am I promoting being fat. But what I'm trying to say to you is, love yourself the way you are. Just love yourself the way you are. Eat healthy, exercise and stuff. I know, as long as you're fit, that's good enough for me. But what I'm trying to say is, do not let people dictate the way you feel, because they'll always find something else. You'll do what they want, but then they'll find something else that they want you to do. So I want you, if you're one of those people, maybe you are at work and your colleagues are calling you fat, or maybe your job is being threatened because you look a different way, I just want you to say that, girl, stand your ground. Continue. And what I'll always say, what I'll continue to say is, there is no better love than self-love. Love yourself first. You come first, because if you don't focus on yourself, nobody else will. So remember, love yourself, love who you are, and then the world will love you. If the world sees that you love yourself as a plus size, if the world sees that you are comfortable with the way you are, they will follow that. You dictate your pace. You dictate how people view you. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If you want to be viewed as beautiful, you are going to say that you are beautiful. There's no way that someone out there can say, oh, you're beautiful, when you think otherwise. It has to start from you. I am beautiful. And when I say I am beautiful, then the world will say that I am beautiful. When the world sees that I appreciate myself, when the world sees that I love myself the way I am, then they'll learn to respect me. So for you to gain respect yourself first. Love yourself. And if you are a plus size, I love you. I love you, girl. Go and rock that plus sizeness. Simple plus, that's what we are. Thank you so much for joining me today, and let's talk again next time. I love you. Remember to share. like, comment. I'd like to hear what you think. Maybe you also have similar stories. Please tell me. Love you.